be there for QClash15 Get to the Gabba this weekend for QClash15. In the past 14 QClash encounters there's been plenty of big moments and talking points. The Lions have won 9 of the meetings, including the last 2 in 2017, before Sunday's QClash15, which is sure to be a fierce contest. Take a look back at 5 of the biggest moments in QClash history. The bump. Stephen May's high bump on Stef Martin will always be talked about whenever the QClash is mentioned. While Martin says he has forgiven May for the incident, it will always add a little bit of extra spice to what is always a fiery match between the two sides. The dangerous bump to Martin's head saw him knocked out cold and taken off the field on a stretcher. The Lions ended up winning the contest and May was given a 5-match suspension. Normally softly spoken, Martin said this week that he's hell-bent on ripping the heads off the Suns on Sunday. Krakauer's leap victory in the first-ever QClash in Round 7, 2011, was meant to be a formality for the Lions. Instead it was the Suns who claimed the 4 points in a seesawing encounter at the Gabba. Nathan Krakauer sealed the victory for the Suns with a spectacular pack mark and goal in the final moments of the match. Awful game, great result. QClash 4 wasn't a particularly great game. Most fans would rather probably forget it ever happened. In a low-scoring, scrappy arm wrestle at Metricon Stadium, the Lions jumped out to an early lead before the Suns fought back and edged in front with only a few minutes remaining. With the ball hovering around the Lions' forward 50, a quick hack by James Polkinghorne sent the ball wobbling through the air to the goal square. Despite almost being wrestled to the ground by his Suns opponent, Tom Rockliff latched onto the ball for a spectacular mark and goal that sealed the result. Hot Lions. The 2017 season couldn't have started any better for the Lions, who rushed out to a 47-point lead in the Round 1 QClash. 7 unanswered goals in the first quarter did all the damage, with Mitch Robinson and Dane Zorko kicking 2 each. While the final margin was just 2 points, the opening salvo from the Lions was definitely one to savor. Duo's big night out in probably the finest individual performances thus far in a QClash. Former Lions Pierce Hanley and Tom Rockliff combined for 93 disposals, 20 clearances and 3 goals in Round 18, 2014. The duo's performance goes down as one of the best in AFL history by 2 players on the same team, and was potentially a life-changing game for fantasy players who had them in their teams. The Lions were never challenged by the Suns on the day and powered to a 16.14, 110-8.8, 56 victory. Hanley narrowly edged out Rockliff to take best on ground honors.